In the largest study of gifted children ever conducted, scientists tracked 26,000 highly intelligent students across 45 years. They wanted to know what separates a smart child from a genius. What they found wasn't about IQ scores, expensive schools, or genetics. It was about 5 specific things that parents do or don't do in the earliest years of a child's life, and every single one of them starts at home. Welcome back, or if you're new here, this channel breaks down child development science into practical tools for parents. Today, what the research actually says about raising a genius. Step 1, and the research is emphatic about this. Protect their curiosity like it's the most valuable thing they have, because it is. The Munich Longitudinal Study of Giftedness, the largest gifted child study ever conducted, found that curiosity was one of the strongest personal traits predicting exceptional performance, even above raw cognitive ability. Children who maintained high curiosity consistently outperformed equally intelligent children who had lost it. And here's the thing, children are born with extraordinary curiosity. It doesn't need to be installed, it needs to be protected. Research from Frontiers in Education, published in 2025, found that early childhood is the optimal period for nurturing curiosity due to the brain's high neuroplasticity, its ability to rewire and grow in response to new experiences. What kills curiosity? Rushing children toward right answers, dismissing questions, overscheduling every moment. What feeds it? Letting them sit with a question, saying, "I don't know, let's find out together." Giving them unstructured time to wonder. Curiosity is the engine of genius. Your first job is to keep that engine running. Step 2 is what researchers call the genius multiplier, executive function. Executive function is the brain's management system, working memory, focus, impulse control, and the ability to think flexibly. And here's what the research from the Davidson Institute makes clear. Even profoundly gifted children underperform when executive function is underdeveloped. A child can have extraordinary raw intelligence and still struggle to translate it into results without these skills. A 2025 study published in Nature Human Behavior mapped brain functional development from birth to age 6 and found that the neural networks supporting executive function are actively being wired during the first years of life, making early childhood the single most important window for building these skills. How do you build executive function at home? Games that require waiting and strategy. Board games, puzzles, building. Consistent daily routines that reduce decision fatigue and train the brain to organize itself. And asking exploration questions instead of giving directives. What do you think will happen if you try that? Those questions build the internal management system that lets genius actually show up in the world. Step 3 comes directly from Dr. Carol Dweck's decades of research at Stanford, and it might be the most actionable thing in this entire video. Dweck found that children who believe their intelligence can grow, who have what she calls a growth mindset, consistently outperform children of equal or even higher intelligence who believe their ability is fixed. The belief that effort leads to growth literally changes what the brain is willing to attempt. Genius isn't just about what a child can do today. It's about their willingness to push into difficulty, to try things that might not work, to fail and try again. That willingness is built through how you praise, how you respond to mistakes, and what you model when things get hard. Praise the process, not the outcome. When your child struggles, say, "This is hard. That means your brain is growing." When they fail, say, "What did you learn? What would you try differently?" You are literally programming their brain's relationship with challenge. And that relationship determines the ceiling of what they'll achieve. Step 4 is the simplest and most consistently underestimated factor in child cognitive development: conversation. Not screen time, not educational apps, conversation. Research published in 2025 by the Universities of Bristol and Oxford found that 16 months is a critical window for cognitive development, and that the quality of language interaction in the home during these early years directly shapes the neural circuits for reasoning, memory, and executive function. The key word is quality. It's not about talking more, it's about talking differently. Asking open-ended questions, following your child's lead in conversation, thinking out loud so they can hear a mind at work. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Let me think. Every genuine back and forth conversation is a cognitive workout. Every question answered with another question, "What do you think?" is a brain being trained to reason independently. The children in the 45-year Genius study who had the highest outcomes had one thing in common in their early environment: adults who treated their questions as worth engaging with seriously. Step 5 is the one that surprises people most, and it might be the most countercultural thing I say on this channel. Let your child be bored. Neuroscientists have found that the brain's default mode network, the network that activates during unstructured, unstimulated time, is directly associated with creativity, imagination, self-reflection, and the kind of original thinking that defines genius. When we fill every moment with stimulation, screens, activities, and entertainment, we rob the brain of the time it needs to do its deepest work. The Munich study found that the ability to cope with frustration and manage internal states, what we'd call boredom tolerance, was a key differentiator between gifted children who achieved and those who didn't. Boredom is not a problem to be solved. It is the incubation period for original thought. The greatest minds in history, Einstein, Mozart, Darwin, all described long periods of seemingly unproductive thinking as the birthplace of their breakthrough ideas. Let your child sit with boredom. Resist the urge to immediately fill it. What grows in that space is something no screen can produce. So here are the 5 steps the research points to for raising not just a smart child, but a genuinely extraordinary one. 1. Protect their curiosity. 2. Build executive function every day. 3. Install the growth mindset from the start. 4. Talk with them, not at them. 5. Let them be bored. None of these cost money. None require a special school or a special program. They require presence, intention, and the understanding that genius isn't something you're born with. It's something that gets built, one interaction at a time. If this changed how you see your child's potential, hit the like button and save this video. Drop a comment. Which of these 5 steps are you starting today? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.